Hey, what's up everybody? So today I've got a pretty unique, interesting, different video for you guys. This is going to be GoPro audio only because my Zoom mic, if you haven't seen already, is over here, which is what I normally record my voice with. So what this is, I'm sure some of you are a little confused at this point, is the what's in your bag, or I changed it to what's in your stick bag just so that you guys understood it's about your drumstick bag, because some of you aren't drummers. But this is the What's in Your Bag contest from Vic Firth and Winding Wheel Supply. And so what it is basically, as a drummer, you carry all sorts of stuff in your stick bag, and it kind of tells a little bit about you. Some people may have a certain type of stick, some people may have a certain type of mallet, some people may have a certain item of clothing, or a pair of sunglasses, or a watch, or things of that nature that they have in their stick bag. And so it kind of tells a little bit about you. And so I was putting together this picture for Instagram, because that's what it is. Quick how to enter is that you empty out your stick bag and show us what you're carrying around with you. You do that in a picture format, which I'll put my picture up so you can kind of see it now and understand. And then you just tag Vic Firth, at Vic Firth on Instagram, and at Winding Wheel Supply, and then you follow them on Instagram, and they're going to pick a winner July 31st. So you got to do it by then. So you got a few more days left. Now, while I was doing this, I was like, you know, this is kind of cool. Like, just thinking about what's in my stick bag and messing around and emptying it out. And I was going to just kind of joke around with it and just put a bunch of stupid stuff in there that I would never carry in my stick bag. But then I was like, no, like this is so cool. It's like it tells so much about me as a drummer, as a person, and as a musician. And so I was like, I actually really want to show you guys legitimately what's in my stick bag, or what has been in my stick bag. Not all of this is always in my stick bag, but I really wanted to be very I don't know, cover all bases so you guys really see some of the things that I carry around a lot, and some of the things that I've carried around at times, and some of the things that if I had room I would always carry with me. So let me talk a little bit about it now. I don't even know where to start because I've got so much stuff here. I guess I'll start with the drumsticks. So I've got this cool overhead cam up here. Hello, overhead cam. And so you'll be able to see while I'm pointing out stuff. I'm not going to pick everything up because it'll mess up how beautiful this is, and I've spent literally an hour and a half setting this up. So yeah, so I might point at some stuff, I may pick some stuff up to show you guys. Now let's get started. So starting with the sticks here, right in the middle are my drum set sticks, the ones that I use all the time. Those are the Vic Firth Buddy Rich Signatures. I've got a pair of brand new clean sticks, which normally in my stick bag I might have 4 or 5 or even up to like 10 pair of clean sticks, just so that I have those all the time. And then I've got a pair of sticks that I'll probably have with me that have been beaten up and used, and so those are my used sticks. And I like to use those, like if I'm doing a gig, I'll use those during the rehearsal or the sound check. So if it breaks, it's not a big deal, and then I'll switch to a clean new pair for performance. Besides that, I've got a pair of Vic Firth Titans. I love the Vic Firth Titan. They're carbon fiber composite sticks, aerospace grade. Really, really cool stick. Every single time you get one, they're exactly the same in quality and in weight and everything, so that's pretty cool. Beside that, I've got some roots for a little low volume playing. I also carry some brushes around with me, but not that often. I don't do a lot of brush playing, but I do have those right here, just the Vic Firth wire brushes, but I didn't really want to put them in the picture because I don't think they really show me as a player, because I don't use them that much, and I don't want people to be like, oh man, he uses brushes all the time. No, not really. But I do like them, and I use them on some orchestral gigs and some country stuff. But yeah, so besides that, I've got Ralph Hardimann's signature marching sticks, and that's what I use to warm up a lot of times, and when I'm just chopping out and having some fun, I'll play with my Ralph Hardimann's. Then, of course, you see these glorious beauties right here. If you don't know, if you haven't seen before, I actually play drums with fire. Yeah, so digest that for a second. I'll put a little clip up here so you can see it. But yeah, so I play drums with fire, and these are the sticks that I use for that. And right next to that is a lighter, because you got to have a lighter in order to play drums with fire. So those are Ralph Hardimann's special signature development that I've put together and created for my fire drumming. And not that I don't want anybody else to do it, but I'm not going to tell people on the internet how to do fire drumming, because I don't really want to be responsible for people hurting themselves, because it's not really safe. All right, so moving on. I've got some of the awesome Vic Firth drumming gloves here. I actually got to test out a new pair way back when, before they actually came out. I wore them in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they were awesome. I mean, I don't use gloves a lot, but they helped keep my hands warm during that really, really cold temperature, and I was able to play the whole parade, no issues, and really enjoy the fit and finish on these. So I wear them occasionally. I actually wore them in my recent Megadeth video. I did some blindfold drumming with Emil and Daryl on blindfold cellos, and so I didn't want to grab the cymbals blindfolded and rip off my fingernails, so I wanted to have a little bit of protection on my hands. So that's what those are for. Now, moving around here over to this section. So you see Zoom microphone, which is what I record live audio with. So if I'm at, like today I was playing with an orchestra and I was in this huge concert hall and I got an hour to set up when no one else was there. So I set up my Zoom mic, I set up my GoPro, which is right next to it, a GoPro here, and I had 3 of them set up, and then my phone camera so I could get some quick Instagram video. But set those up, and what I like to do is set that Zoom mic out in front of the drum set, aimed at the kick drum, a good ways away, turn the sensitivity down, and it gets some great, great live sound. I really love it. Besides that, I've got all sorts of little doodads here. Let's talk about some doodads. Right here in the middle, of course, we've got drum keys. I carry 2 types of drum keys. I carry a small drum key, normal drum set stuff, and then I carry a crank. Some of you who may not have been in marching band or have dealt with marching drums might not know what a crank is for, but it's just so you can put more force on it, because you have to tighten down marching drums, the heads a lot tighter. Besides that, you've got this little doohickey right here, and this is a lifesaver. These are hex keys in all sorts of different sizes. So if you're ever looking around and you're trying to figure out, and they all come out like this in the different sizes, you're like, what is it? How do I tighten this? What is it for? A lot of times on drum sets there's hex keys. I know on my Pearl Icon rack there's a lot of them. On my pedals, my Pearl Demon Drive pedals, my Demonator pedals, there's all sorts of little hex keys in order to adjust and change out things on them. So having one of those is a lifesaver, because you've got all the sizes in one and you don't lose all these little keys. Besides that, this is an important little doohickey here. This is the Remo Quick Lock Clutch, and so this is really cool. You loosen it up right there, you push down and turn. Well, you gotta loosen it enough. Push down and turn, and this comes off. Now you put your cymbal on there, you push down, turn, it locks into place, and then you clamp this down, or you spin it down, and now you will not drop your hi-hats during a performance, which, when your clutch loosens on you and drops your hat, and now all your clutch is by itself, that doesn't happen with this. So I love the click lock clutch there. Quick lock, click lock, quick lock, quick lock clutch. Let's see what else we got here. Let's talk about something unique. This is crushed red pepper. And the reason that I sometimes have this in my stick bag and always wish I have it in my stick bag, I wish I had it in my pocket at all times, is because I love this stuff. Put it on everything. Most people put it on pizza. I put it on almost everything. I've put it on hot dogs. I've put it on spaghetti. I put it on lasagna. I put it on all sorts of Italian foods. I put it on ramen noodles. I put it on pasta. I put it on baked potatoes. I put it on legitimately almost everything, and I just love it. So there's that. Little medicine for the headaches. As a drummer, sometimes you have a headache, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I gotta play drums. So kind of don't want to have that anymore. And I used to get a ton of migraines, so I always have some of that in my bag. Let's see, let's talk about something else cool. Here we go. This is my remote control for my drum lights in my Pearl Crystal Beat kit. Drum light, you can change the colors. I'll put a little thingy over here so you can see it, but you can change the colors of your kit and light them up and all sorts of stuff. So I always have my remote control with me, which is fun. All right, so any of you gamers out there, I have my Nintendo DS, 2DS actually, because I like the Well, actually, the only reason I have the 2DS and not the 3DS is because it was really, really cheap. It was on sale at Walmart for like $60 or $70, I think. I can't remember exactly what, but I know it was on sale for super cheap, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get one. So now I have it, and because it's flat and it doesn't take up much space, it can fit in a stick bag really well. So, you know, some Super Mario Brothers, a little Mario Kart, a little Zelda, just having some fun there. Let's talk about the pictures up at the top here. These are fun. So today I was talking to Adam Tuminaro about this picture. He is a friend of mine, incredible drummer, really awesome teacher, and I recently got to go down and play some drums with him and hang out with him for a while down in Florida while I was in Orlando. And so we've become good friends, and I was chatting with him about it because he just did his What's in Your Bag picture. And I was like, I'm going to put all sorts of dumb stuff in there. And he's like, oh yeah, man, that's funny. I was thinking about doing that too. And I was like, and I'm going to put a picture of you in there. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna print out a picture of you and say that I carry you around in my stick bag. So I actually did print out a picture of him. He's right here. And then I printed out a picture of some other guys that have been really, really important in my drumming career and how I approach the drums and why I love the drums and what inspired me. And so I don't actually carry these pictures around with me, although I might start. I just thought it was really cool to think about the fact that like in your stick bag is all these inspirations and people, like in your phone or wherever they are in your bag is these people that inspired you and got you started. And so for me, my two biggest inspirations are Dave Grohl and Chad Smith. I am just a jamming drummer. That's the way I love to approach the drums. And I just love the way that those guys play. I mean, they rock out as hard as they possibly can, and they have the best time of their lives every time they're sitting behind a drum set. So, gotta love those guys. Right next to them is Neil Peart. I learned how to say his name properly because everyone got on to me when I did a Rush video and said it Peart, which is how I've always heard it my whole life. So, forget you guys, but Neil Peart. And he was one of my first inspirations for drumming. I listened to so much Rush and I would just be like, oh my gosh, like he's so good. And it's true, he's very, very good. He's insanely good, one of the best on the planet for sure. But I realized that that wasn't the direction I wanted to go with my drumming. Not that there's anything wrong with the way he plays because he's exceptionally incredible. He's just a little more robotic, a little more just so precise, I guess, in the way. And like precision isn't bad at all. Like you want to have great timing, but there's a difference between precision and great timing. And just the way that he approaches the drums isn't exactly the way that I love to approach the drums. I don't find as much enjoyment in playing the way that he does, but I totally respect and love the way that he plays the drums. So Neil Peart has always been a big, huge inspiration to my playing. Then over here, I don't know if you guys even see this in the camera shot, but there's a little picture of Lars Ulrich from Metallica hidden in there as a little joke. I play with these two guys, Emil and Daryl, and they play rock cello, and we have a good time playing together, but they always make Lars jokes all the time, and so I just threw that in there for fun. I mean, Lars can play some pretty interesting parts, and he's done really well with Metallica. I totally would shake the guy's hand and be like, hey man, you know, you jam out for sure. But you know, there's always, people have their things about Lars, and I mean, there's things about him that you can have about him, but I don't like to talk crap about other drummers because he's Lars Ulrich and he's in Metallica, and I think he's doing pretty all right for himself. So let's move on a little bit here. At the bottom we got business cards. These are my new business cards. Really, these are imperative as a musician. Networking is imperative as a musician. So unless you got some paper and a pencil, or I guess you can just exchange it through your phone. But it's really great and looks really great to other people when you have a really nice business card to give them that has the information you want to give them. Used to have my phone number on it, and I do think that that is valuable to have on there at times. But for me, with the place that I am with my career and everything, passing out my phone number has been not so good. So I got new cards without my phone number on there. There's my email, so you know, I get some annoying emails, okay, whatever, but at least it's not my phone number. So You could have a business phone number too, but you're just complicating things at that point. So I've got my email on there, I've got all my social media on the back, and this is the front. It's designed to look like a YouTube video, and so it's just, I don't know, catchy, cool. Got a little metallic sheen on there. Besides that, what else we got here? Power. Power is everything, because your GoPro, your Zoom mic, your phone, your social media, your connection, your networking, everything about you as a musician that allows you to connect to other people and show off what you've got on the internet uses power. So don't leave house without it. House. Don't leave your home. Don't leave your house. Don't leave your house without it. So over here I've just got extra batteries that I carry around with me. Got a extra charger for my phone. It's a little powered battery that you just carry around. You charge it up and it'll charge my phone all the way back up to full and then some. And then I've got some AA batteries for my Zoom mic. I've got a 9-volt just because sometimes wireless packs and other things use 9 volts. And then I've got a cell phone charger. So that's pretty important. Besides that, I think I've covered almost everything. I've got one of my favorite watches. I wear a lot of G-Shocks because they can take the brutality of my drumming, and they're also easy. They're pretty cheap and they're color coordinatable, so I can like wear like white and black when I'm wearing white and black. I can wear red and black when I'm wearing red and black. I've got an aux cable over here just for extra extension with headphones. Then I definitely want to talk about this. These are my in-ears. I have 1964 custom in-ears, and so love those. Those of course go with me everywhere. I didn't even really think about mentioning them because they're always with me. Who knows when I need my in-ears, and so definitely love those custom molds. So like if you choose to get custom molded in-ears, you go and get your ears molded and then you go and send them off. And 1964 has really incredible quality for usually a good bit cheaper pricing than most of the other big names, and so I love that. I love a company that can provide you incredible quality and can actually provide you with great results as well. So I've got custom ones, got my name and my logo on them, and they're red and black with a little carbon fiber outlay. So just kind of, as you notice, red and black is a theme here. Yeah, so also got extra simple felt sim pad here. I have tons of those in my bag, but I'm not gonna. Here guys, here's all my sim pads and symbols and all the stuff that, you know, of course, you can represent with one thing. And then I've got some cologne here. This is Jimmy Choo, man. You know, gotta smell good. Really impressed with that cologne. Yeah, so I think that is it. So that's what's in my bag. I actually might be able to fit all of this in my bag, and I think that's going to be a fun end of the video here, is actually trying to fit all of this in my bag just to prove a point, because I'm sure one of you is going to be like, you can't fit all that in your bag. And it's true, I might not be able to, but I think I'm going to fit it all in my bag. So let's do this. Let's see how long it takes me, and I can't wait to put Neil Peart and Chad Smith and Dave Grohl in my bag, and Adam Tuminaro. Don't forget you, Orlando drummer, and Lars Ulrich. So here we go. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been a very long talking video, but it's kind of a cool behind the scenes of my stick bag and what it is that I carry around with me. So go enter the contest, Winding Wheel Supply at Vic Firth. Follow at Vic Firth on Instagram and you'll see them post about it. They may repost my picture, I don't know. I'm not really trying to win the contest, although I do say that the Winding Wheel Supply like roll-up stick bag thing is really cool, and I would love to have one, but I don't necessarily want to win. I want one of you guys to hopefully win. That's why I'm telling you about it. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see if I can fit it all in my bag. Race you on the mark, get set, go. It's 1940 on the clock. Let's see how long this takes. Boom. That's right. Fit it all in there. Yeah. Vic Firth. Vic Firth. Alright, so I have now proven a point. Could say goodbye. Got my countertop all dirty here. No, but for real, since you know, we're doing this whole giveaway thing, I figure I'll do a giveaway too. So leave a comment below what your favorite thing that's in my bag is, or the favorite thing that's in your bag, and then share this video, like this video, you know, something like that. Give me a shout out on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, any of those, and I'll choose, let's go with 2 people to win a pair of sticks. Brand new Buddy Rich signature sticks. I'll sign them if you want me to, but if you just want to play them, that's cool too. And then I will also give away played sticks, used sticks. So I'll give away 2 pairs of sticks that I've played, and I'll sign those to you guys. And so I will let you know that whole thing. So leave a comment, share the video, tweet at me, Instagram at me, Facebook at me. You know, my handle is @Coop3r from the up cam here. I'll put it right there, so it'll say @Coop3r. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. What's in your stick bag? What's in your bag? @Vic Firth, @Winding Mill Supply. Thanks for watching.